All right, so now we're going to take a look at the solo. There's two guitar players in Skid Row and they trade off solos. So the first part of the first solo goes like this. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a harmonic from the 9th fret of the G string, and then with the tremolo bar, just dive downwards. Now the solo modulates to A here, so what we're going to do now, we're going to shift positions, we're going to bend up a whole step from the 20th fret of the B string, and so when we bend up a whole step, we're bending from G into A. After doing that bend, we'll then release the bend, and then once again we'll strike that note and bend upwards. Now the next part of the solo, which is still played over that A bass, uses the notes from G minor. Kind of interesting here. So if you put it in context with the A and the bass, you're playing from the A Locrian mode. A little bit unusual, but it sounds very cool. So here's that phrase once again. So on the B string, hammer on and pull off, 15, 16, 15. 17G back to 15B, 17, 15, slide to 14 on the G string, 15D, 17A, back to 15D, and then 14 on the G string. Next phrase is a pedal tone idea that goes like this. So here we'll play 15 to 17 on the high E string, 13, 17, 12, 17. Now to the B string, 15, 17, 13, 17, 12, 13, 12, hammer on and pull off on the B string, followed by 14 on the G. So the phrase we've just played, and to end this part of the solo, before the next guitar player takes over and does a solo, we're going to play this idea. So we'll shift positions, 17 to 20 on the B string, 17E followed by 17B, 19E, 17B, 20E, 17B, bend a whole step from 20 on the high E, followed by 20 without the bend. And that's it for the first solo, and then the second solo enters right away. So let's go back now and review what we've done for the first solo. And here's the first phrase from the second solo. So we're still in A here. We'll play on the 5th fret of the G string. Hammer on and pull off, 4, 5, 4, followed by 7D back to 4G. So we've just done this. Next 3 notes, 7D, 5G, back to 7D, 7G, 7D, 5G. From the 7th fret of the G string, bend up a whole step, release that note, pulling off to the 5th fret, and then back to the 7th fret of the G string. So here's what we've done so far. And now here's the rest of the solo. So here we're going to start on the 5th fret of the G string. Now bend up a whole step from 8 on the B, grab 5 on the high E, 875B, 875G, repeat those three notes, 7D, pull off 7 to 5G. Now from the 5th fret of the G string, we're going to strike that, pulling off to the open G, and then dive down with the tremolo bar. Now we're going to dive down from the open D string, so I use my left hand to pull off that note. Same thing from the A string. And then we'll end the solo the way we started, with a dive from the 9th fret harmonic on the G string. And if we put all of that together, we get the second solo, which goes like this. All right, well, there you have all of the parts for Youth Gone Wild. We've learned the intro, which is the main riff, which is also the chorus. We've learned the verse, the pre-chorus, and the solo. Have some fun with it.